Hey guys, it's Clovis, and I'm here again with Thotsy for the 13th time. It's episode 13. How are you?
Oh, hope we don't get too unlucky
What, from
being the
Ishtar?
13th.
Or,
No, being the
oh,
13th
oof.
episode.
Nah, I don't believe in any of that superstitious crap. I mean, I've already had my bad luck with that last failed three in a row, but, you know what? Ironically, mentioning luck, I think Ishtar does a pretty good job of being consistent. There is a lot to talk about with Ishtar because, oh man, um, Ishtar is a duel. It was the last duel I think I started to conceive, and the last one I managed to finish. I made like 4 or 5 different Ishtar duels, and I was still never happy with it until this last one we did, where I was finally like, you know what? It's not the best duel in the game, but not every duel can be the best. I'm just happy that it's actually decent. And I've not heard any feedback on it, so I don't know what people think about this duel actually. But it's one of those things where it's like all the times it didn't matter what I did. It was just like it was a bad version of another deck, or it just plain sucked. So I did a few interesting things about this. So yeah, let's go in and talk about it. Obviously, the deck cost suggests it's a lot stronger than she used to be. With the whole Crush thing, it just lets you cheese the AI because they never play strong cards on Crush and you just go through the middle. I hated this duel. Hated it, hated it, hated it. And now I think we've made a pretty decent one. What do you think?
It's definitely better than the base game. I like how the field is kind of like mountains, like it's
An
the
island,
island. She's
yay.
on an island, yeah.
Exactly.
Um, so one of the previous conceptions, and I remember this duel very well, just because I like turtles, is she used to have a Sea King Dragon deck leader, and she would
Yeah.
play Sea Serpents, but this time around, she's got a Thunder Nyan Nyan deck leader.
Mm-hmm. So this was, yeah, early in conception, the idea of... So, spoiler, this is like a THTD spam deck. Again, most people probably watching already know. Earlier on in conception, what I had planned, the deck leader was a Seeking Dragon, right? And that way it reduced the cost of like the cards that it needed to play to fuse Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. It would just be able to basically fuse any of these weak Thunders with like a 2000 attack Sea Serpent, or be able to easier fuse Aqua Dragon, then into Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And then I also buffed Sea Serpent deck leaders based around this duel because I was trying so desperately to make it harder. I still left those buffs in, by the way, because I kind of like Sea Serpents. But then eventually, when I made this map and AI and everything and the deck combo, I kind of was like, look, Ishtar's kind of... She's female, she probably wants a female-themed deck. So I did end up giving her Thunder Yarn Yarn, and then despite retraining this so many times, it all kind of worked out because we did give them increased strength for same type friendlies. So what happens now is she staggers different monsters, but if she plays Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, it's stronger. And also having her Thunder Yarn Yarn deck leader means you can obtain it from her, which is a very good card. It's a card people would want, realistically, to gain from the graveyard slots. And of course you got the uncensored art. You probably...
Oh my god, those jokes are way bigger than I remember.
They're pretty big, and you can see in the model as well. It's kind of like, yeah. My god. Jesus
damn.
Christ. Already, this is 18 plus.
I was close to giving Thunder Nyan Nyan Toon abilities, if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We
That was something
eventually decided to get it.
Yeah, that was something that it was really hard to make a decision on, actually.
Yeah. I think it's just such a good card anyway.
Yeah, it was already, like, just good, and, you know, face-up defense effect card. It was kind of like we kind of didn't really need to buff it. Quickly, I want to comment, because I kind of forgot about this. I guess I'll quickly explain the duel. So this, do you know what AI I end up using for this one?
I don't remember.
Do you want to guess? Because not a lot of AI would do this.
Deckmaster K?
Nope. Do you think if you move to the left, would Deckmaster K move to match? Who does this?
Oh shit, is it Labyrinth Ruler?
Yeah, it's Labyrinth Ruler, and I never thought of this in all my life of fucking making this map, but when I started toying with the idea of like a island, I was like, well, I want to force the player to go left or right. But then she would just kind of sit here and, you know, just play a card here or here, and I don't know, it was too easy to go around, so the entire point, like basically I made a decision at this point, so Oh yeah, this is actually based off what Blair said. And this was back when the old map was like 2 Labyrinth here, like 3 Labyrinth here, and you could just charge through the middle. She had Richard's AI. She would prioritize trap cards. And it was just like, you could still just run up to her and she wouldn't react and you could just kill her. So to make it seem like she's reacting, I gave her Labyrinth Ruler AI. And then because I gave her Labyrinth Ruler AI, I needed to work around that. And that came at the same time as giving her Thunder Yarn Yarn. So because Labyrinth AI really sucks at doing certain things, but I know he can play life point spells, and obviously all AI can play trap cards. If I gave her Thunder Yarn Yarn Deck Leader, it gave me an excuse to give her female-themed equips. Female-themed cards, such as, Gift of the Mystical Elf, and also Shadow of Eyes. So, yeah, it went from this duel basically being like a bunch of random stuff and me really scraping the bottom of the barrel to actually being aesthetically, like, representing a unique duel, and same in the case of, like, you probably wouldn't guess this is Lab Ruler until I told someone. Only a few people, I think, would actually pick that one out. So yeah, that's another TED Talk on this duel, because it was always the worst duel, and I was never happy with it. I tried so many times, but now I'm actually, like, I kind of like it, you know? It's not the best, but it's playable. See ya, Aqua Dragon.
Aqua Dragon.
Yeah. I knew that was going to be something
To the
powerful.
bottom of the deck.
Yep. But she has more of those, so yeah. I knew it would be something powerful, so... Oh, Gravity Bind. I feel like we've already won now that I've got Gravity Bind and Yami. But
This
we
deck
can't be too
kind of
sure.
reminds me of Forbidden Memories, because she would usually open Aqua Dragon or 30,000 Year White Turtle. In that game, she also plays Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Oddly, she also plays Black Skull in that game, but yeah. That's my little TED Talk about Forbidden Memories.
I mean, I always welcome the Forbidden Memories chats. I do want to quickly just highlight, this was a 2900 attack Oscillo hero, which is very, very interesting. I've actually never seen that card with that stats before. Obviously, these Thunders in the deck are supposed to be fusion fodder, and then you can also gain them from the graveyard slots, just so you have more stuff to collect. If you gave her stuff like Thunder Dragons and fucking Sangas, it would just be so bricky. So, yeah.
It would also be kind of cheesy, just to give her
all
three
these boss
Thunders,
monsters.
Oh, derp, she has a Thunder deck leader, better fill her deck with as many Thunders as possible that just don't synergize.
Yeah. What was I going to say about... Oh, yeah. This is like a random tidbit. I used to call it Oscillo Hero, but it actually is Oscillo Hero because it's based off the word oscillation, which is... You pronounce the oscillation and not oscillation, so... For anyone who's calling this Oscillo Hero, now you know. Now you fucking know. Alright, this is going to be a bit cheesy.
Scallops.
Scallop. Scallop?
Scallops.
Scallop.
I used to call them escallops.
Escallops. Oh, no. Escargot. Bolt Escargot. That's a classic. Alright, I think we just go for a direct attack. She's gained some health. Life points, rather. So... Ooh, Copycat. What is, She's played Gift of the Mystical Elf. We could use that, actually, because we can't use that from the graveyard slots anyways, so...
Yeah, better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. Means we can just tank an extra hit, probably. She can play some scary fucking damage, like, no joke. Less likely, because she buffed... Yeah, go?
Twin-headed. Out the back door, anytime. Because it's just low-level fusions, but...
God
there's another gift.
Yeah, she's really struggling to replenish. Yeah, so even just her playing normal Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon is plus 900 from the deck leader and all the terrain. So it's pretty scary. She did play equips on this Oscillo Hero, though, so she's less likely to play like a buff stack Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, though. I want to see what this is, so I want to kind of bait it out.
Yeah, unlike...
Oh shit, here we go.
Just beat her with... Oh my god. That is 3 equips.
Hey, this will be like a THTD off the bat, I think. Ooh,
Can't wait for that to be another Oscillo Hero.
Nah, I reckon it'll be something powerful. We'll see.
Siege Dragon.
In the middle.
It
Kind
could
of
be
powerful,
worse.
kind of not. Yeah. Usually you'd hope. The point of her having stuff like, Electric Snake, Oscillo Hero, Seeking Dragon, is that she's going to fuse these. So again, before with summoning level reduction, she would have she would be able to play Seeking Dragon like for 4 stars, and she would play Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon like every second turn. But the issue with that was that, you know, I don't know. I just think it's stronger if she has the leader ability that buffs Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon and makes it even stronger. So, yeah. God, this is a bad hand. Really bad. If she
Might as
plays
well get that gift of the mystical elf and then try and get some
health. I call it health,
Some,
even though it's
like-
life points.
some nice dumps out as well, so that we can draw something good next turn.
Yeah, I did try to get rid of my whole hand. I could have kept Dream Clown or something, but I just want damage at the moment, honestly.
Yeah, because we can deal some nice damage to the Electric Snake and the Asilo Hero.
The plan
Yeah,
was to
Asilo
hit
Hero
directly and
kind
then
of-
attack them.
It's kind of helping us out being spellbound.
Blocked, yeah. Look at that, 4k attack, Seeking Dragon, crazy. Hello.
That works.
Yeah, why not? Not the best thing ever, but look, 2880, I'm not going to argue with that.
On Yami, and then we get the movement boost next turn. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Her deck leader should definitely move. Oh, look! Look, guys, it's our favorite year, 2020. Rip. It is 2021 as we're recording this, but yeah, her life points, not anymore. Alright, sorry, but I just saw that value and I'm like, hey, that's significant. 2020.
Everyone's favorite year, right?
Yeah. I feel
It went so
bad.
well.
I know, I feel bad because it wasn't so bad for me, but I know so many people, especially you included, where it's just lockdown city. This is scary, actually. She's going to attack Reap with the cards. I hope not. Okay, she's going to do that. I think she just loses now. Right?
Stupid bin. Yeah, unfortunate.
She's a few damage
You
short,
can
but we can
double
kill
attack.
this card. Oh, actually, let's do the most meta move ever, right? So this isn't lethal, but we're going to make it lethal. I'm actually going to display, because why the fuck not? We're going to kamikaze this, lose 1300 life points for the lethal. Even though we don't really need to do this, we could have just attacked over this with more damage. I don't know, I like making plays like that.
This is huge. This is big brain.
It is, I love doing it.
I don't think I've seen this before. Oh no, I have.
Some of them are kind of underwhelming. It's just like a lean forward and play a particle effect. Well, yeah, that's exactly what this one is. I believe she has or had a Mirror Force. If this is Mirror Force, I'm gonna eat my fist. But like I think I used to give her like stuff like this because you could go through the middle. So my idea was like, all right, you can go through the middle. So I'll give her Richard AI, and she'll just play Mirror Forces and block attacks. Negate attacks, and it would make it like really hard. Also, these guys are like in sync. That's crazy, because normally if you bring them out at a different time, they're not. But hey. So if this is a full range trap, we're fucked, because this does not protect you from full range traps. But it's not.
Alright. Safe.
Yeah, nice. I like it. Rip Thunder Yan Yan. Another day, another
That's
victory.
a cool fight.
Cool what?
That's a cool fight. I really like just like the Thunder and Sea Serpent deck themes, so that's one of my favorites. Even though it's not that like interesting.
Yeah, well, there
as
is
opposed
some synergy, and like they use cool monsters. Plus, it's Ishtar, so between female Sea Serpent and Thunder, I think we basically will try to make the best possible like Ishtar deck that I could. We didn't see the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, which is good, but again, it's like one of those duels. I think like Yugi, where it's like we didn't see Mirror Forces, but all the players have, so they probably don't mind if we didn't attack into them. So yeah, not seeing a Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon doesn't matter too much. We didn't really need to show that off because half of the players are going to encounter like 5 of them, probably. Ooh, nice. This doesn't actually do anything for us, but hey, can't complain with free experience.
Yeah, finally another rank on Reap of the Cards. I feel like it's been forever.
Oh, actually,
Hey,
you
we
gave us
get
the bottom
another
slot.
win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will this make the difference here and give us the Regeki? No, it won't, because I suck.
Yeah, the set 3 in a row is still the same. So 3 Thunder Nyan Nyan will still get you Raigeki.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to get Raigeki, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Thunder Nyan Nyan isn't in any of the actual starter decks in the game. I think you put it in one, and I removed it because that deck had like 2 equips on it, and it was just like overpowered compared to the rest of them. But
yeah, the Kaminari attack.
Mm,
People have been saying that's one of the best decks, and I would agree.
it is. Imagine if that fucking deck had Thunder Nyan Nyan, you could just duplicate 3 of them and
Yeah, it originally had Thunder Nyan Nyan,
and get Raigekis with it, man. Oh my god, and then reincarnate them. Jesus Christ, that would be like the fucking overpowered meta deck. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, so again, this is just the big brain shit that I love thinking about, where it's like you literally cannot get Raigeki until you are able to get to this duelist and then defeat her and obtain that card from the slots. There's no possible way to get Raigeki before you do that. So, yeah, again, one of those conscious things where it's like, I let you get certain cards in certain slots for certain reasons at certain points into the game. But yeah, look at that, 3 stripes and 1 star. Looks cooler than 1 stripe and 3 star, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty aesthetic. So we were talking about Reaper of the Cards earlier, and I'm sure someone has mentioned it in the comments 2 episodes ago, but I think I will mention it now while we're editing our deck. So its Japanese name is just Card Hunting Death God, which is pretty sick, but the attack
Yeah.
digits, they can be read as Ki Mitsuyama, and the defense can be read as Iku Sare, and which loosely reads as a complete sentence: "You are going to the secret mountain." And in Japanese folklore, death gods called Shinigami are known to possess people and lead them to mountains and railroads where people have died. So that's pretty brutal.
Yep.
And
so yeah, that's the lore I
guess...
was talking about. It's crazy. Like the Reaper of the Cards lore is that deep. And did you find out that like the attack and defense are actually related to that?
Yeah. That's if you read out the attack and defense, Himitsuyama Ikusare, that translates to "you are going to the secret mountain where people die."
Yeah, really crazy. Hey, because you wouldn't think that, and like, I don't think any of the other fiends with odd attack and defenses are like this specifically, but how insane is that? Like, as if you didn't love this card enough already, as if this card wasn't already so goddamn cool. It's just got this, like, insane level of lore behind it. It's just nuts.
Let's have a look at Dark Chimera, and let's talk about the deck editing first, because I think we're getting sidetracked.
What deck editing? Because I'm not really editing the deck, I was just kind of looking.
Alright.
I'm not really going to change much stuff. I can add in a couple cards, but I don't really know what to change too much.
Dark Chimera was never translated, hey. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything special.
Was it not? I thought they released it in the last few years, or like a tournament pack or something.
Nope, never translated.
That's really strange. I hate that. It's like, really, these guys put all these cool cards in the anime, made a card game about it, and you can't even get the cards in the show in the card. Like, what? Sorry, but that's just, yeah, another moment of mine where it's just like, fuck. I haven't even put this in the deck this whole time, and it's so powerful. We were like raging about it. I know. I was like, yes. I was just. You know why I didn't think of it? Because I don't think I've got this card maybe once in a playthrough before. Like, I'm just used to never getting it because it's so unlikely for him to play it. But he played it as his first turn card, so I was like, all right, I'm taking that, and then we got it. So that was cool. DotR sorry, we gotta take that shit out, surely.
It's just a worse Reaper of the Cards.
Yeah, exactly. I kept keeping it for like the clutch, but then I kind of realized, well, no need for that if we've got all this other stuff.
Clown Zombie fills that niche, I guess.
Clown Zombie with a plant to make the worst card in the game. Again, it's like, yeah, we could fucking play Pumpkin, but I'm not a pleb. I'm sorry, but I don't know. It's just that card. Like, you can play it if you want, but it's just boring. It is just boring. So 19-minute mark.
One of the hardest fights in the game.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I hope we don't.
I think we could go for this in this episode. Yeah.
So, do you want to continue with this?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Because what you're predicting we'll lose, and then start again on the next episode, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I'm not saying it's not difficult, but I think we have the tools to deal with him. We have the tools. Again, this is one of those duels. I don't think I can do it justice with him one duel. He has some pretty cool properties. This is still the same AI, by the way, Labyrinth Ruler, because he's like the only guy that will actually function on a map like this. But yeah, you can see I made a maze, or at least attempted to. It's very difficult when you have to... Every block you add takes away from the field. But ultimately, I just wanted to give him something at least resembling a goddamn maze, and not just 3 fucking rows. Like, it's... Anyone could have made a better map than that base game map, so... And look at the Eastern Warriors, isn't that cool?
War Shadow deck leader.
Yep, I hope people like this choice.
Standalone card.
What's that?
Showing off how you can get the standalone card. You too can have a War Shadow deck leader.
Well, the base game does give you Chakra deck leaders and doesn't let you get it, but yeah, that wasn't really the point. This card, it was more like, how do I describe it? It's just, it's a Labyrinth duel, so it makes sense to give him a card that's literally like a Labyrinth wall, right? I hope people aren't offended by this deck lead choice, because it works. It fits the theme of his deck, and yeah, not much else I can say about that. I don't even know if this guy activates a spell or not. But I'm going to set Magic Jammer anyway. Will he do the thing? Yeah, so I don't know what this is, but... Damn, look at that defense. What he can do is he generally plays the top right, and he'll move the card forward. And, oh yeah, property I didn't really mention in the Ishtar thing, right? He will match you, like, your position, your row on the board as you move. So it kind of acts like he's responding to the player. But, this card, usually, if he plays a card, he removes it up. You can't really telegraph it. It could be a monster, or it could be a trap card, because its original AI will send Ikaboons down this way. Again, I don't fully understand how this AI works, but it works well enough to do something like this. He will send a trap card down this way, and you can't really tell if it's a trap or a monster. So there's lots of little things about this that really work out. He always has the classic first turn he opens with a magical labyrinth or labyrinth wall here, which changes half of the duels, or not half of them, but some of them. Really cool stuff, this guy. So yeah. Gotta get rid of some clowns, I believe.
Pretty cool OCG artwork. I always have to... my eyes are always drawn to that Spellbinding Circle, no matter what context.
Yeah, do you like hexagrams and pentagrams as much as I do? Because I really like all the occult sort of demon stuff. I don't know, it's just more mature. Like, it really is. It just... You can see where it comes from, sort of thing. It's a bit tropey, but in a good way, I think, in a tasteful way.
I really feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not meant to be as much of a kid's game as it actually ended up being.
It's not. It really never was. And I don't know about... I guess it's one of those things, Kazuki... Oh, shit. That's a bit of a waste. I've never actually seen him play Shadow Spell down this way, so that's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't think... When Kazuki Takahashi was first making the game, he probably never wanted to do it, but an opportunity would have came up where he's like, I can make money from this. And, you know, especially, you know, people, like, if they have kids, they have a family, they're like, you know what, fuck it, like, meet yourself halfway.
Lots and lots of money.
Yeah, hey. So it's like, in a position like his, it would be like, alright, I can kind of still live my dream, but support my entire family by doing it, so why wouldn't you? And realistically, like, even for a kid show, it's still cool as shit. A lot of the designs that weren't butchered are still good.
I'm a huge fan of that play to get around that Shadow Spell.
Yeah. This guy's playing pretty well so far. I do like it. But yeah, this is a bit dangerous, that card. Surprised he didn't activate this, but hey. Probably a good thing for us.
Ooh, courage.
Yeah, that's going to be useful. I kind of want to bring out something else powerful before I do that. Probably Soul Hunter. It won't
We
work
can get
with
rid of that for
Shape
Lab
Snatch,
Tank
so yeah.
or Dungeon Run.
Is that what it is? No, it's not.
I'm assuming. Oh, it could be Wall Shadow, since
Yeah, it's Wall Shadow.
was the one that transforms, so it would already be.
Yeah, it's a Wall Shadow. So again, probably like people wondering if the deck leader makes sense or not. I felt like it made a lot of sense. Yeah, ouch. Made a lot
At
of
least
sense.
it didn't get powered up.
Yeah, he's got nothing in the graveyard, no monsters. What was I saying? Yeah, it makes sense to give this guy a Dark Warrior deck because A, I want to give them a good showing. B, this guy has Wall Shadow, or Shadow Golem to Wall Shadow, which is a Dark Warrior for whatever reason. And also Gate Guardian is a Dark Warrior. So like this guy, two of his primary cards are Dark Warriors. I wanted to put them in the game. So I basically gave this guy all the Dark Warriors.
Dark Warriors are a pretty cool archetype.
They are. I like old Dark cards in the game, but Dark Warriors are really up there. Holy crap, though. I kind of need to find some way to deal with this.
Well, he's got the increased strength at the moment, so if you can get him away, it'll be 2,500.
Yeah, but... true. So I might just do Soul Hunter.
With courage, you could get over him, but I don't know if you want to waste your courage.
I do want to use it soon, but I want to like bait this into my Soul Hunter and then move my Soul Hunter back. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that, but he'll come this way anyway. And then I was gonna put Hourglass there, but no big deal. I'm gonna save Shape Snatch for like a really important monster, which he may or may not play. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be Roku actually. Wait, so it's weird because I look at my life points and when I see 2380, I'm like, oh, so that's a Reaper of the Cards on Yami with deck leader ability. I don't know. I'm just used to seeing these values, man. It's stored memory. All right, I'm gonna disable battles. I think someone's gonna be upset because he's probably gonna attack us with like a really cool card soon, probably. But you won't get to see that.
Gate Guardian.
Stop! No, yeah, we already know he has that card. We already know he has that card, so it's not a big spoiler. But yeah, it's just one of those moments where it's like, people would not expect him to whip that out because no one's really done that the entire game where they would just play a 4,000 attack card casually on the ground. So yeah.
Another Forbidden Memories reference, it might remind you of, like, High Meadow Mage just popping out a 4250 Gate Guardian, and he's not like even a final boss. He's just like a mid-tier opponent.
Yeah, it's really strange. I don't like doing that, having like someone in the middle being that overpowered, but this is really intended to be some of the last duelists you face in the entire game before the last 3 enemies, which are kind of supposed to be bosses. Well, Richard kind of, sort of, he has the same music, but they're at least mini bosses. So by the time you get to Ishtar and Lab Dude, it's the same as like for example, what's his name? Grandpa. It's like I needed. Oh, there you go. Oh, hey. I'm so good. That actually was pretty damn cool. See, this is what I like. This is what you want. You like never see shit like this in the base game, even though it's kind of you're supposed to see that shit. So that's pretty awesome. God, what was I talking about?
I'm kind of a fan of that. Hourglass of Courage not getting destroyed due to that negate attack because we can get another
card in, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And of course, we can do this. Yeah. Alright, I might keep it next to my deck leader because I don't know. That means that like anything except Gate Guardian would lose to it if I have this at 4200, which would be kind of scary for him. What was I talking about? The interactions between his monsters? I don't know. I've lost track. It's not even that important anyway. Just rambling on and on as I normally do. Minus 1,000 plus 1,000. Also, I love how even though it's like it displays the screen for like life point regeneration and the sound effect for it, even though it's 1000 damage. I always find that kind of funny.
It is like a lower pitch when
Is
the
it?
sort of effect. Yeah, I think it is anyway.
Mm.
Oh, that is fucking strong.
What?
I never noticed that 4200. It took me by surprise.
Oh yeah, I thought you, because I was just talking about that. I was like, the only way he beats this is either fucking he plays Gate Guardian or Ryoku or like Green Kappa.
I wasn't paying attention. Also, you spoiled that he has Ryoku.
Of course I did. I mean,
I don't know if you mentioned it before.
Nah, I didn't. But I mean, this guy has it in the anime, so I was like, I think just casually at some point I was like, I'm just gonna give him Ryoku, because it's like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, right, at this point you probably have shit like Curse Breaker or whatever, Happy Lover neutralizing stuff, or destruction effects or whatever. It won't be that broken because if he plays one, like at the most it's like a 2000 attack burn card, which is still powerful, but it's like, unlike the final bosses, or especially the last Monado and Febler, the Zero the Mant one, he can't like play two Tremendous Fires, two Ryokus and a Tremendous Fire and own you. It's just like a hyper buff for one of his monsters. So I think it's fair, even though it's like a super powerful OP card, he doesn't break the entire game and cheat a win out of you by playing it. So I think it was fair.
And obviously, there's no harm, no foul in losing.
Of course.
Of course. Just to reassure you, our win-loss ratio hasn't been the best.
It's been alright this playthrough. We've been getting pretty good. But yeah, like the first times we played the game, it was like, a lot of the times was like 50-50. To be fair though, whenever I saw overpowered stuff, I would just like surrender. Because I kind of knew I would just be able to reincarnate earlier. That's not good.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, the sucky thing about running to Shadow Spell now is you can't get it from the graveyard slots. Whereas before it was like, yes, I hit a Shadow Spell. Yes, I can get it. Like, it's the best trap card you can get, and it's like overpowered from the graveyard slots. I'm playing like an AI here, look at that shit. He's gonna own this Soul Hunter. I'm gonna cop it. I don't know what that card is. I assumed it was a Shadow Spell. I was talking about that when you left briefly, that, Ooh, nice. You know, how, like, he would normally play Ikaboon down this side and then move it down?
Yeah.
What he actually does, I can't confirm this, but this is all that I know because of what I've tested. He plays just here and then moves it down here, because this is, like, I guess the first where, like, the Labyrinth breaks and he can send something down. And he will send down whatever trap cards he has, so because it's, like, Shadow Spells, and it's, like, not really telegraphed that he would play that, you probably attack into something you think is, like, a Vishwa Randi or just something weak, and it's, like, a Shadow Spell, and it's, like, rip. But yeah, I don't know, I like when it's... Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Wait, do we... I'm pretty sure we have extended support range, so it must be the rank we're at now. I don't mean extended support range, sorry. I mean Brigadier General. I'm pretty sure that's where you get the extended range for Hidden Card Find. Because I think...
Must be the third stripe.
Yeah, it must be. Because I'm pretty sure this guy's Burning Land is one of these tiles, actually. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I made it here. But yeah, anyways.
Cool, anyway.
Now we know. We gotta remember that, Brigadier General. Because all this time... we never even really were able to confirm when this sort of happened, so yeah. But I guess now we can? I don't know, I really hope he's not going to kill me with Gate Guardian, or I think we're going to lose. Oh boy. Ooh.
35. Ooh.
37.
Okay,
I knew
not bad.
it wouldn't be enough. There's no way we've killed like 7 monsters.
Still, like, makes your heart stop, skip a beat when you see Sword Stalker there.
Yeah, or if it was like Muka Muka or something, I'd be like, holy crap, like, you accept that you've lost instantly.
Well, can we win here? We've got Soul Hunter.
Yep. We've won, because that has to be a monster on the other side, because he didn't play it in defense mode. If he keeps it in attack, that's... I'm just going to call it now, it's a monster.
Fair
It's
enough.
like, I could have put money on that.
I believe you.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. We beat him. I shocked you, didn't I? 35 minutes in. That was a pretty solid episode. We'll see what we get from the graveyard slots. Probably just a Sword Stalker, right? All right, the Labyrinth cards. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, you could get Soul Stalker from the slots. Pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, you already could. I feel like, again, this is one of those things where it's like, this guy's supposed to be difficult. So you get Sword Stalker from him instead of entering a password or reincarnating it. I do kind of want to land on... I almost want to land on a fucking Labyrinth. I don't know.
I think that sword is really easy to aim for, though. It just sticks out.
True.
Trying to get a 3 in a row. But it sucks.
Alright, we'll see how we go. Ooh. Alright, I gotta...
I don't think we get 2 3 in a rows here, but...
No, we definitely won't. I don't think it's not actually possible, but what we can do is land on Sword Stalker for the middle row and a 3 in a row. That would be perfect. Oh well. Fuck. I missed it by 1.
That would have been too good.
I know! Damn. I would have almost rather it be the other way and just whiff the Sword Stalker and get a 3 in a row. But hey, we've won ourselves a light to guide us out of the labyrinth. Even though we're a dark deck. Look at that wall shadow. Look at him jiggle. He's just like, ooh, he's just floating around. And then we have F4. And then we have...
Well, that wasn't very long.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. And then
Didn't need to F4.
True. I don't know. I feel like it was going to play that whole cutscene for some reason. I kind of got ahead of myself there. It's an F4, and then it is the end of the episode. That was a pretty solid episode. Again, like 2 duels in about half an hour-ish. Perfect. And the game's pretty streamlined now because, yeah, we found a mojo with our deck. Like, we've got decent damage on its rain card. And, again, especially me, knows the game like the back of my hand because I consciously made all these decisions over, like, months of periods. So I know this game just as well as the base game, like, from speedrunning and stuff. But, enough humble bragging. That'll be the end of this episode, which was episode number 13. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.
Peace.